How did Indians become so deeply rooted across the world long before modern globalization? It is the silent, shattered legacy of a system the world refuses to name. The Indian indenture system was not migration. It was a meticulously disguised form of slavery born from the British Empire's need to replace enslaved Africans. After abolition in 1833, over 1.6 million Indians, mostly from the poorest villages, were deceived, coerced, or outright kidnapped by recruiters who promised wealth, land, and a better life. Instead, they were shipped across oceans in overcrowded and disease-ridden ships, where mortality rates soared above 17%, and their bodies tossed into unmarked graves before they even reached ashore. Upon arrival in colonies like Trinidad, Guyana, Fiji, Mauritius, and South Africa, they were forced into brutal 12-hour workdays cutting sugarcane under whips and threats, paid pennies a day, housed in squalid barracks, and denied basic dignity. Women suffered disproportionately, facing violence, exploitation, and the crushing burden of laboring in fields while raising children with meager rations. Though the system was framed as free migration with 5-year contracts and a return passage, legal loopholes, wage theft, and draconian laws made escape impossible. By the time the system was finally abolished in 1917, not out of moral awakening but because it was no longer profitable to do so, it had forged new diasporas across the globe, whose descendants now form vibrant, resilient communities that celebrate their heritage while still mourning the silence surrounding their ancestors' suffering. The world remembers Columbus and the slave trade, but few speak of the millions of Indians whose lives were broken to keep the sugar flowing, the plantations running, and the British Empire rich.